Hello, my name is Julie and this is ksmomcrochets, and today is a very exciting video. I am doing another gnome surprise collab with Rebecca over at Yarn and Pajamas, but this time it is a Christmas collab. So this is our third time doing this and I have enjoyed every single one in the past, but we decided to do a Christmas edition to this gnome surprise, and I can't wait to see what gnomes she picked out for me. So what we are doing is we both have an Instax mini printer, and we print off a little picture. It looks like a Polaroid, and we put it in a card of the gnome that we want the other person to do. We mail it off, and then that person does not find out what gnome they are going to make until they receive their card in the mail. This time we decided, since this is a Christmas version, that we would put a little spin on it. So it is a double surprise collab. Obviously the first surprise is that I don't know what gnome that I got, but this time we decided to send two options. So I will have two pictures of two different gnomes in this card, and then Rebecca doesn't know which one that I'm going to choose to do until she sees my video. So like I said, it's like a double surprise and it will be so much fun, and I'm so excited. So as soon as Rebecca releases her video, I will have her video linked in the description box so that you can go over to her channel and see what gnomes that I picked out for her and which one that she chooses to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my card, look at my gnomes, and then whenever I have time, I'm going to work on this gnome for about 30 minutes, and then I will come back and show you some progress on it. So I have my card right here. I'm so excited, and I'm going to open it up and see what I got. So I have this beautiful card. It says "'Tis the season," and it's got all kinds of different animals. Looks like there's polar bears and reindeer, Christmas trees, some geese, some squirrels. Such a pretty card. And now I get to see what gnome. So she always turns her pictures over, and I do the same thing, and I am not going to read her card until after the video. So my first option is this guy. I think he's a cupcake. I don't know. She'll tell me in there. That is so cute. I love that. So my second option, oh, let's get it. It's a Christmas candle. Those are so cute. It's going to be so hard to decide which one to do. Okay, let's see what she says. Okay, so this pattern right here is by Crochet Page. I'm sorry, my hands are shaking. Crochet Page. And this one right here, if I can hold it up, is by Lucy Magic Pattern. I'm gonna have such a hard time, deciding. I love them both. So thank you so much, Rebecca, for doing this collab with me. I'm so excited to choose, and I can't wait to show you my progress and show you which gnome that I chose to do. So I will be back in a flash. So I told you I would be back in a flash. A flash for you, but not for me. It's actually been a couple days since I did that first part of the video. I had a lot going on, so I hadn't had time to just sit down and work on this for 30 minutes, and it made me sad. But I did get my 30 minutes in, and I'm excited to share with you all what gnome that I picked. So again, here are my two gnomes. and I chose the Christmas candle. Not that I don't love this gnome, because I do, and I can definitely see this one in my future, but I just had already had this gnome pattern in my library, and I just have always wanted to make it, and I just haven't, and I was so happy to get to use that pattern that I already had. So what am I using? So I'm using a 2.75 millimeter hook, and I'm going to use all Shepier's Katona cotton, and I will have his picture showing so that you can see the colors that I'll be using. So I have color 255, which is shell, and this will be for his nose and his hands. And then for his body, I am going, and the flame on the candle, I'm going to use this color, which is number 522, and it's called Primrose, and it's like a paler yellow. That light's really blowing it out, but it's a pale yellow. I had a different shade of yellow too, but I liked this one better, so I think I'm going to go with this one, or I know I'm going to go with this one. And then the next one, color that I'm going to be using is number 412, and it is forest green, because they do have those like leaves and the green part of the hat, so that will be that. And then for the red bow, and actually the bottom of the gnome, I'm going to use this color, which is Poppy Rose, and it is number 390. And then if you'll notice in the underneath the flame, there is a touch of brown, and I will be using this color, which is number 157 Root Beer. And there's just going to be a very small amount of that. And then for his beard, I will be using needle felting wool, and I do believe that I will just use white needle felting wool. I didn't get that out, but I really like how that it looks in the picture, so I do think that I will use needle felting wool, which looks like this. And that is what I will use for his beard. Just knock that over. I'm always knocking stuff over. So I did work on this for about 30 minutes, and I wanted to share my progress. Now, I did have kids and husband and dogs all around, so I don't feel like that I got as much progress as I usually do in 30 minutes, but I did get some things done. And so I did do, my hair is just everywhere. I did do his arm, one of his arms. The light is just, I don't know what's going on with my lighting today, but I did get one of his arms done. The arms are definitely my least favorite part of the gnome, so I do like to at least get one, and then I'll take a break and do something else, and then do the other one, because, you know, it's really small, so I do prefer to do those and get them over with, because obviously the gnome body and the hat are my favorite parts of making a gnome. So I did make one arm, and then I switched to the body, and the only thing that I got done is the bottom of the gnome. And like I said, I am going to do this bottom part in a different color, because it does have that simple stitch edging around the bottom there, and then the yellow will be the part that you actually see. So I got that much done. I need to connect my yellow and start building up the body now for this part. I am using a different body than the body that is in this. I'm going to use the Pampino body, but the hat will be the same. And there's not a lot of difference between the bodies, except that Lucy Magic pattern, her bodies are a little bit more rounded, or they're a little bit bigger. Not by much though, not enough to make a difference. So I did have that pattern, the body pattern printed off already, so I just started working from it. So that is my progress on my candle, Christmas candle gnome. I almost forgot to read the poem that Rebecca wrote in my card. She usually writes a little poem in the cards that she sends me sometimes, and I like to read them to you all and share them with you, and I love that you do that, Rebecca. So this one is called Christmas Stars, and it is by Marie Irish, and I'm going to go ahead and read it to you now. The golden Christmas stars shine down with a cheerful Christmas glow and twinkle a Yuletide message to the busy world below. They tell of the peace and goodwill that Christmas time brings to the earth, the peace and goodwill all should feel at the season of joy and mirth. And I love that. That's such a sweet poem. So again, thank you, Rebecca, for doing this with me. I enjoy our gnome collab so much, and I just know that I'm going to enjoy making this. I've been so excited about making a Christmas addition to this collab. We've been talking about it for a while, and I'm glad that it finally came because I'm super excited. And I hope that you like the gnome that I chose out of her 2 options. And I hope that you will join us back when we do our reveal video and see the gnomes that we made. And like I said, I will have Rebecca's first video linked in the description box below for you all to go and check out the gnomes that I sent her and see her progress. So until next time, I will see you all in another video. Bye.